appears to be recording, and as you can tell, it is high time for the poor man's self-haircut and beard trim. Things have gotten a little long in the tooth. So, today, I'm just going to be using my trusty old poor man's Conair Pro. You know, just one of these little buzzer guys. Buzzes along. The other thing that's important is some WD-40. WD-40 can do almost anything. I like to spray a little, right onto the blades. Make them great again. Runs great. Now you got this little control here, shorter, longer. I kind of just play around with it until it seems to actually be cutting my hair. Sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it does. The other nice thing about WD-40, it just smells so nice, so good. I don't know what it's made of, but hopefully it's okay. So we'll start with a little beard trim. No guards on here. Just trying to take care of that horrible neck hair. That's about all for the neck. I started doing this 10-15 years ago when I realized I don't really enjoy driving half an hour and paying somebody else to take care of my face and my hair. So why don't I just try to do it myself? Got on the old YouTube, had some people show me how to do it, and over the years I've learned to do it myself. To take responsibility for my own face, for my own hair. I've got a number 3 and a number 2 guard that I'll mostly be using for today's trimmings. Let's start with the number 2. See how that does on the old beard. Try to make myself great again. Looks like we'll have to go down to a number 1 for this area here. It's a little shaggy. So that's pretty good. Then I just take off all the guards and do a little more cleanup in the areas that need. Get the unibrow while we're at it, a little in the middle there. Make my face great again. Alright. Okay, now we're going to get into the technical undercutting of the hair. See, I have these long ones, but then underneath it's supposed to be shorter. So we're going to let's try a number 3 under here. Number 3 is usually safe. And it's hard to commit too many drastic errors with the number 3. So you gotta be a little bit ambidextrous. Switch hands. Turn her on. Alright. Just enough area. Get that in there. Oh. Okay. Switch to the other side. Get underneath. Yeah, see it peeling off. Feels great. It's gonna be great again, and I won't look so. Whoa. It's okay if you get a couple long ones in there. They probably needed to be removed anyhow. Don't stress. Don't worry about it. The hair will grow again. And then around the back neck area can be the most difficult. You'll develop a feel for it. I'm just trying to undercut a reasonable amount. Hold it at the back. Get up underneath. So I try to do kind of a fade. So I need to switch back down to a 1 and fade in the neck area. So we'll start with like a 1, then we'll go to a 2, and then a 3, and kind of help fade it from the neck into the longer length. So that's what I'm going to work on now. So I tend to have a lot of neck hair, which is annoying. I wish I could just destroy it so it would never grow back, then I wouldn't have to deal with this. But we are human. We are as our Creator has designed us. Some things we like, some things we don't, but overall I'm thankful for what I've been given. We kind of feel and kind of listen using all of our senses to try to make it as consistent as possible, knowing that mistakes will be made, expecting them, not stressing about them, not hating myself for making a mistake, but learning from mistakes so that I don't make the same mistake next time. At least that's the goal. Number 2 for under the hair. Here we go. There we go. Alright. Also, you'll notice the motion. It's kind of a lift off. We're kind of lifting off. Switch to the other hand. Make this side better again. Alright. That's pretty good. And now I need to do a little bit of cleanup around the ears and such. You'll see it hanging down, so you can just take the guard off and do a careful cut like that. And on the other side, that's fine. And then we got to think about, unfortunately, what to do about the overall length. Some of this is getting pretty darn long. So what I have been known to have been trying to do is kind of grab it like this, as if it were in a ponytail, and then just take this and just snip it a little shorter, really. Don't you think? I don't know how well you can see that. I can barely see it. It's hard to do, but we'll try. Okay, now we're getting something. Yeah, that's something there. Alright. And so got a little shorter, and then we can bring it over. If it's still not so great again, we can do a little more. Not worrying too much about precision, knowing that time heals all things, and also that giving it a bit of character is okay, right? Maybe so. Alright, and then take it something like that. See, we're getting better, Right up here. There's our nose area. And straighten that a little bit. Not too much now, okay. Alright. So, that's kind of how I do it. Obviously during the summer I might choose to change to a different type of a style. I don't know what you call this, somebody might know. And the other question I have for you is, I need to develop some kind of poor man's tooth whitening method, because as you can see, my coffee drinking does have consequences and costs, and my teeth have been known to have been getting yellower. So if you know some grand, easy, cheap way to whiten the teeth naturally and safely, baking soda, vinegar, something like that, let me know. Thanks. Have a wonderful time making yourself great again.